It's Mikel Arteta talking about Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, who has had the captaincy stripped, of course. He says, we'll talk about that another day. He wasn't eligible for this game, and that's it. The game is gone. We will discuss it in the near future. So that was, and whether he'll be considered for the next game. And you do wonder, has he played his last game at Arsenal? What do you think, Don?
I probably don't think he has, because I think Mikel Arteta seems fair. I think he'll offer him a way back. But what I would say is I think it's brilliant management from Arteta, because he's got a young group, he's got a young set of players in that dressing room who are keen to learn and are keen to be shown the right path and what it's like when you're playing for a prestigious club like Arsenal. And Aubameyang has been here before. It's not the first time he's done this with Arsenal. He's done this twice while he's been at Dortmund as well. He breaches training, whether it's a match day, he lets people down. I like the fact that the manager said this is non-negotiable, so it doesn't matter if you're 17 or you're 32. And the armband of Arsenal is very, very prestigious, and he is a lucky man that he's been captain of Arsenal. So now he's got to grovel to the manager, grovel to the fans, issue an apology. But like I said, I think there's always a way back of Arteta. I don't think he's a type who would just go, right, you're gone, you're finished. Because why would you? Because if you can't sell him and you can't move him on, because who would pay £350,000 a week, then you've got a guy that just sits in your dressing room, not happy, causing trouble, being a nightmare. So you might as well offer that olive branch and try and get him back in the squad if you can. It's not ideal, but I think it's the only solution.
Do you agree with that, Craig, that they should try and make amends and make the most of the situation?
I wouldn't be desperate to. On his money, the way he's playing, I think I'd be quite keen to see if there's anybody desperate enough to take him in January. If I'm being quite honest with you, I think I'd rather go with some players that I could trust. As I say, he's not been playing regular on the side because he's not been playing well. In fact, the last time out, I saw him miss a chance from about half a yard. He's lacking confidence, he's lacking any discipline, he's never a captain in 100 years, and he's on a hefty wage. So I think it'd be difficult to move him on, but I think Arsenal at the moment, they've moved into fourth spot. Yeah, you can do with some bodies around to help your squad, which is going to be a difficult time coming up, but you want people that are not only producing on the field, but not giving you headaches off the field. And he's not doing the bit on the field, and he's giving him the headache off it.
I don't think Arsenal's squad is deep enough to just rule Aubameyang out, unless they're able to get a replacement for him. Unless Arsenal can sell Aubameyang in January and get a replacement in, I will not say that he's played his last game. And there's a lot of moving parts to that. Who pays money for Aubameyang? Who puts him on 350 grand? And then, with Arsenal, who comes in to fill that void? Who comes in January? Who's available? And what kind of money are you willing to spend? There's just too much uncertainty around all of that. So, to your initial question, Kay, I do not think Aubameyang has played his last game for Arsenal.
Well, to what Shaka just said there, Gab, is there a market out there for an underperforming striker on hefty wages?
No, and there was no real market for him last time around. And I find myself in a weird situation defending Aubameyang a little bit here because I thought it was madness when they gave him that enormous contract and then they also made him captain. And they all to say the same thing. Well, the players wanted him to be captain. The players wanted him to be captain. It's always the excuse they give. I mean, at some point, you have to own your decisions. I think Arteta's justified in taking a hard line, but I agree with Don. You're not going to shift somebody that's on 350 grand a week. And you're also in a very weak position because you only have two other strikers on the team, and they're both out of contract in June. That's Alexander Lacazette and Eddie Nketiah. So unless you want Martinelli to play up front, if you're going to shift him, you need to bring somebody in now. You know you're going to have to bring somebody in the summer. We talked about this on the Gab and Jules show. Jules threw out 4 names that they're going after. I think they're going to be expensive and difficult for different reasons, but I can tell you who they are. Alexander Isak from Real Sociedad, Dusan Vlahovic from Fiorentina, Ollie Watkins from Aston Villa, and Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Now, you look at these, and obviously Villa have a lot of money, no need to sell. Calvert-Lewin has been injured all year. Vlahovic's agents are a nightmare. And Isak's going to be expensive, and I'm not sure he would necessarily see that as an upgrade. So you're in a really, really tough position. And it's great to blame Alba for being late, and he should have done that. But I think there are deeper issues, and Arsenal should also look at themselves and who made some of these decisions at the top that left them in this situation with no cover.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.